Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brando with Brando Sports World here, and today we are doing team number 95 of my top 100 college football teams of 2022. Today's team is not a team that I am too much of a fan of. It is the Colorado Buffaloes. I am a big Nebraska fan. I've been watching college football for 22 years or so. I remember being 8 years old and watching some of those old Colorado-Nebraska rivalries. Luckily, Nebraska won fair share of those at that point in my time. In recent memory, however, Colorado has had Nebraska's number between boneheaded mistakes from Nebraska and just a huge scoring output from Colorado in that second game to come back and beat them. I'm looking forward to that 2023 game this next year. I just heard about that, so I'm pretty excited to see how that'll turn out between Colorado and Nebraska. But anyways, we'll get the show on the road here. Team number 95, the Colorado Buffaloes. Let's get it in. Last year, their 2021 record was 4-8, with several losses. They were not bowl eligible. I am okay with that, but they were absolutely not bowl eligible. 2 wins away from it. Something I can relate to with the Huskers. But week 1, we'll get into it here, is against TCU, the Horned Frogs. TCU, this being a home game, Colorado does have an opportunity to win it, and I find it funny. TCU is going to is in the Big 12 right now. Colorado being an old member, it's kind of ironic that they're going up against each other. I do think that Colorado does drop the ball and loses the first game of the season, 0-1. Heading into week 2, it is an away game at Air Force, the Falcons. I do think this game will be close pretty early on. I think that come second half, Colorado should be able to turn it on, however, and they do get their first win against the Air Force Falcons. Away, as it's an away game, so they're 1-1 at this point. Heading into week 3, it is another away game, and this game is against Minnesota. PJ Fleck's Fighting Gophers, if you will. Golden Gophers should have no problem beating the tar out of Colorado here, especially because it's an away game. I think Minnesota is going to be a top-level Big Ten West team. So I'm going to go ahead and give the win here to Minnesota, and I think they handle business and knock Colorado down another peg. 1-2. Heading into week 4, they play UCLA, the Bruins, the newest, soon-to-be Big Ten college football team. This is a home game, however, for Colorado, so I think that they have an opportunity. I think Chip Kelly, however, is also getting the ball rolling for UCLA. I don't know if he'll be able to continue that success. I hope that they do, because I like that Oregon-style type of offense. But yeah, I think that this game will be kind of close. I think that this might be a third or fourth quarter game before someone has a bad turnover or something like that. And I think the ball is going to kind of fall in UCLA's favor here with the talent and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and give UCLA the win. Colorado loses this one, becoming 1-3. Heading into week 5, it is an away game. It's at Arizona. I think this game is winnable for Colorado. The only issue I have here is that it's an away game. Arizona fans will show up for it, and they should be able to take care of business, beat Colorado again, making them 1-4 at this point. The next week they go in is a bye week, so it'll give time for Colorado to recover from all their wounds that they just took. And heading into the following week, they play California. This is not a road trip for them, so they finally get to come back home. This is going to be a tougher game for them, I think, with it being at home, and they need a desperate win at this point to become bowl eligible and to save face for a winning season. I think that they do pull off a win here. This will be the record will be 2-4 at that point, and I give them some respect on that one, because I think California is always one of those teams that I don't think you would particularly want to play. However, since they're in the same conference, that's something that does happen quite often. So yeah, they're 2-4 at this point, and heading into the next week, it is an away game at Oregon State in Corvallis, Oregon. This should be an interesting game. I think I would suggest that Colorado comes prepared, because of being an away game. This might be a little bit tougher, but they do need this win here. This will be a close game. This will head into the third or fourth quarter again. Ball's got to roll the right way for Colorado. They took one earlier against UCLA in this format. I'm going to go ahead and give the win to Colorado here. I can't see them not winning at least 3 games this year. As much as I despise them, they do go 3-4, and they do beat Oregon State. So at this point, they go up against Arizona State. Arizona State, the party capital of the college football world, is probably dragging tail right now in their season. I think that this will be a good opportunity for Colorado to get another win. With this being a home field advantage for Colorado, I think that will help them. However, I'm going to give them a loss here. 3-5, Colorado. Next game is up against Oregon. I don't think this game will be close whatsoever. I think Oregon has way more horses. They have way more buffaloes. Just kidding. They have a better offense in general. But yeah, their defense is nothing to write home about. Is pretty solid too. I don't think this game will be close. I think it might be close in the first quarter, first half, couple possessions, but I think that Oregon will run them out of town and send them back to Boulder. Heading into the next week, it is an away game at USC. This game is interesting with it being Lincoln Riley's first year for the Trojans. I'm kind of excited to see how that does play out for them. I think they're going to have a good season. I remember the Huskers playing Oklahoma and kind of just what he brought to the table with Oklahoma. They didn't miss a beat when they lost Bob Stoops. I am interested with all that recruiting talent now that he does have at his disposal there in Southern Cal and the surrounding areas, what he's going to do. I don't think Colorado has a shot in this game whatsoever. This could be like a 56-3 game, and I'd be okay with that too, especially with it being an away game. It might even be 63 to we'll give a touchdown to Colorado 7. So this will be another loss for Colorado, making them 3-7 and very unlikely at this point to become bowl eligible. Heading into week 11, this is another away game. Again, this is at Washington. Washington has had struggles in their recent memory. I do think that this will be close. I think that Colorado loses this one as well. That makes them 3-8. I think that heading into this next game, they do have an opportunity, though. It is up against Utah, the defending Pac-12 champions. This is a game where you kind of decide, what are we going to do with Colorado? If you're the athletic director, what are you going to do with them as far as their coach? What's the future of our program? You got to really take a look at yourself in the mirror. Will the players show up for this game at this point? I don't think so. I think this game they dropped the ball again, going 3-9 against Utah. It's a tough game. It's a home game, and it's kind of a kick in the gonads at this point. So the ending record is going to be 3-9 for Colorado Buffaloes, which is even worse than their 2021 record of 4-8. You got to start taking a look at yourself and saying, what do we want to do here? What do we need to do here? So hopefully Colorado can get it together, and especially with the changing landscape of college football right now, where are they going to go? Are they sticking around the Pac-12? And there'll be more videos like that too in regards to the Pac-12 and Big Ten and all the madness that is this 2022 season, off season, I should say, for college football. But yeah, so 3-9 record for the Colorado Buffaloes. I don't feel too bad about it, but hopefully they can become bowl eligible at the very least. So anyways, thank you, Colorado fans. No harm, no foul. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning into Brando Sports World, and we'll catch you later.